Hello, Air Nation. Airbender here, and we are back with episode 6. And as I said in episode 5.5, hair is brushed. I have a cat at my feet. He is yelling at me, but I just want to go back and just double check that we are good. World 1 is 100%. World 2 is 100%. World 3 is 100%. And now we're moving on to World 4. Again, I don't know how many worlds there are. I imagine there's between 4 and 6, but we won't know until we get there. Alright, so it looks like there's, I think, 7 or 8 crystals here, so we'll probably get through like 4 levels as we do. And I'm petting my kitty. Okay, Remy. Oh, I say his name and he comes back. Hi. Hi. Hey, Bubba. Oh, headbutt. Okay. Alright, let's move on. Now we're in a volcano. I was gonna say, who wants to call that the volcano is about to erupt? Oh, you mother... Whee! So I will say, one of the pieces of judgment. Fuck! One of the pieces of judgment I got from my mods when I told them that I was doing Let's Plays again was don't swear in the first 15 seconds of a video. Just eat me. Just eat me. Just burn me. Burn me! So I was about to say motherfucker when I got hit by that thing the first time, and I'm like, I looked down at the timer. So I record these on OBS Studio or Streamlabs OBS. Oh my god. I scotched that one. Oh fuck, I'm dead. I actually just fucking got that one, and then I fucked it up because I'm good at that. But yeah, they told me not to swear within the first 15 seconds, so I had looked down at the timer to make sure I was within out of the 15 seconds, and it was like 2 minutes, so I was good. So I am sorry, not sorry about last episode's content, but like I said, when you're sitting here trying to think of content for a video, it is difficult. This is a great start to this video. But majority of the time, can I make it? Can I make it? I saved it. I don't know how the fuck I saved that. That was also me looking away. But yeah, most of the time, you're gonna think about what what is currently happening in your life at the time, or what's on your brain at the time. So I was just thinking, but yeah, I was just thinking about like my stream and like how it's been a year since I've restarted, and just the thought process about me and my stream and everything that's entangled within it is just it makes you think. So and my stream history is it's not a weird one, but it's a short history, and you know, when I sit here thinking about it, you know, part of it makes me upset and part of it makes me grateful for how things turned out. But like I said, at the same time, I wish things had gone differently, but can't take it back. Just got to move forward. And I made a lot of changes in my life in the last year. So ooh. I saw the heart there, so I took the hit. We have not gotten a crystal yet. So I am fairly certain we missed one. Oh, you motherfucker. And this was discussed with my mods before I restarted streaming again. And when I first started streaming back in 2020, I got hit in the face with a fireball. One of the first things I did was I did a lot of Mario Maker back then. Super Mario Maker 2 had just come out, or you know, it was a relatively newer game at the time, and I was rather enjoying it, and I put it on the stream one day, and just people started showing up, and you know, I figured out how to put, you know, Warp World Bot on my channel so people could submit their episodes, their ideas, and I feel like that's where a good majority of the people that were watching me at the beginnings came from, and like, you know, the stream was growing at the normal pace that you would expect. And like I said, if I had kept going, I probably would have been at a good place today with the stream, but you know, it is what it is. But enough about that. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Kaze. So it is very much playing through the tropes of most video games. We are on the volcano level. And this is officially where the longest, furthest I've gotten in this game. I went too high. I knew exactly. As soon as I moved, I knew I went too high. But as I am recording this, there's one thing about me that not a lot of people know, and I don't talk about it on my stream all that much, but I'm a wrestling fan. I don't watch as much as I used to, like way back in the day, but I do make it a point to like keep abreast of like what's going on in the world of wrestling. Like I'll watch some pay-per-views from now and then, and I thought I could sneak in, and I was mistaken. We are 10 minutes into this episode, and I haven't finished the first level of this world. This is going great. This might be a longer episode. But anyway, as of today, I'm recording this on the 11th, and yesterday, the WWE's CEO and former chairwoman, Stephanie McMahon, resigned. And if I know if you're not following wrestling as much as I am, the WWE used to be known as the WWF back in the 90s, and the owner of it, the guy who created the WWE as we know it today. I could go into history of the organization as a whole in full depth if I wanted to, because I know a lot about it. But the guy who had like taken over in the 80s from his dad and basically made it what it is today, and you know, things like WrestleMania and certain wrestlers as we know them are because of this man, and that's Vince McMahon. And back in, God, was it June or July of last year, he was forced to resign because some allegations about him being a sleazebag came out, and he was basically using hush money to silence some women from bringing light allegations against him. And this stemmed all the way back into the 80s, which was crazy. But a lot were just coming out, so he basically had to give it up. Or he was basically told, hey, for the better of the company, you should probably leave. So he left. And he regretted it every day. And the wrestling company, WWE, has been actually doing really better without him there. Because not only was he running the company, but he was doing, as most people know, wrestling is a scripted. Wrestling is scripted. Pro wrestling is scripted, and I'm very well aware of this fact, and I still watch it because I enjoy it. But he was part of the creative team, so he was in charge of making the decisions based on who would win and the stories that were going to be told. And a lot of fans were basically like, "Old man, you're getting old. You need to get out of here. Let your son-in-law take over." His son-in-law being a former wrestler in his own right, and someone who had been proving himself in the company's lower, basically like minor leagues, and fans wanted him to take over. So when Vince left, this guy, his name is Triple H or Paul Levesque, depending on who, you know, if you're using his wrestling name or his real name. That's who it was. And as soon as he took over, the stories got better. Better stories were being told. You know, better decisions were being made about the product, and you know, everything was going great. And then in the beginning of this month, like a week ago, or not even a week ago, might have been a week ago, as of this recording on January 11th. And that is Vince decided that he was going to be like, hey, you know, I own pretty much the majority of all the stocks of this company, so I want back. And his board, the board of the WWE, was like, bitch, we don't want you back. And he's like, well, if you don't take me back, then I'm just going to fuck you hard by saying you can't do a TV rights deal without my permission. So basically, they were stuck and they had to bring him back. So that's the long and short of it. That eggplant scared me. It didn't scare me, it just I wasn't ready for it. Oh, I fucked that up. But yeah, so he came back, and he's basically on the company's board of directors again. He's now the chairman again of the board. And his daughter, who's Stephanie McMahon, who had taken over as a co-CEO of the company after her dad left, resigned, which is a problem because she was actually one of the good ones, and fans are now worried that the company is going to go to shit again, and that Vince is going to take over on creative, and it's just going to cause a shitstorm. Fuck. Man, that is tight. Anyway, so yeah, that's been what's been one of my hyper focuses lately. Because oddly enough, well, not oddly enough, but I am on the autism spectrum, so I can hyper focus on things, and I also believe I have ADHD, and yeah, I've got a lot going against me for sure. Man, oh man. Like, I'm even surprised that, like, I've actually buckled down and are recording these videos. Whether they see the light of day is another process, but the fact that I'm even recording these videos is a step in the right direction. So we shall see. But I am keeping an eye on that story because Twitter was basically like lit ablaze last night because fans thought that the WWE had sold itself to, or sold to Saudi Arabia. Which is a possibility, which sucks. So yeah, one of the reasons why Vince wanted back in was because he basically wants to sell the company, and people who are watching this story think that he's doing it because if they sell the company, he can come back basically in his full role. And life can go back to the way he wants it. I say he wants it because no one else wants him back. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I fucked that up. I was on a deadline there. So, yeah. But yeah, one of the potential buyers could be Saudi Arabia, which, I mean, they've been in the news a lot lately, not for good reasons, and yeah, which sucks because the WWE is basically like gotten into bed with the Saudi Arabian government lately. They host a couple pay-per-views every year over there, and they make a shit ton of money doing it, which kind of pissed off a lot of fans. And a lot of fans boycott those pay-per-views when they're on. Even so much so that even a couple of their wrestlers don't even go over there for those pay-per-views for one reason or another. Fuck. One of them isn't even allowed over there. Which I forget why he isn't. I think he's of a descent that the Saudis don't like, so he's not welcome there. And it sucks because he's part of one of the biggest storylines going on in the company right now. And if the Saudi Arabian government buys the company, well, he's not staying there anymore. And you know how your favorite, like, TV series or story just abruptly ends. Well, that's what would happen if this guy left. One of the biggest stories going on right now would basically not have a conclusion. And that sucks. And fans would be pissed. That's for sure. Saw that. I saw it. I think I got both of them, actually. I feel like this might be a longer episode. Oh my god, I fucked that up horribly. Alright, game. What are you expecting out of me? Definitely not that. You only want 5, so you've basically told me that this challenge is hard. Got it. This is probably the hardest one I've done so far. Oh man. So anyway, what else is happening? Since I last recorded, I had my first meeting with Uber. So I'm part of what's called the Uber crew. Which is basically a group of drivers. Oh my god, if you fucking tell me I was 10 short, I'm gonna be fucking rip shit. Fuck! I'm mad. That was some bullshit. We're in the Jelly Dungeon. Ah, I see why it's called the Jelly Dungeon. You know, I saw that up there. I'm like, you look very suspicious. Wow. You know, I felt like I could probably back up and go into that one again, but yeah. I tried. So as I'm recording this, I think a couple nights ago, fuck man, that one is, I keep fucking that one up. I think a couple nights ago, Stephen Colbert had Prince Harry on his show because he had just written a book recently, and you know what? And I was listening to I was watching the interview, and it was a 30-minute interview that Colbert did with him, and it was good as much as I had seen. Oh, fuck man. I like Prince Harry. He seems very chill. He seems like he actually, you know, gives a shit. Unlike his brother or his father. And to a lesser extent, his mom, his grandmother. His mom was the best. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, then I don't feel sorry for you. I feel like, thank God you're not into that fucking bullshit. I wanted that crystal. I'm still mad about that crystal at the end of that level. But yeah, the Royals seem like a hot mess, honestly. To be 100% honest with you. And it's one of those things where I'm like, this guy was basically set for life. Like, he would have had everything handed to him, and he realized that that wasn't what made him happy. He could have had everything, but he wanted happiness. He wanted the girl. And the girl made him see for the first time, you know, hey, you don't have to be in this life anymore. You do realize that, right? And he's like, you know what? You're right. Just like his, I don't know what the fuck just happened there. God, what is he to him? Great uncle, I think? Is that what he would be? Was it King Edward? The one who abdicated the throne? Because of a girl? This is my working knowledge is from The Crown from Netflix. Which is a good show, by the way. I highly recommend it. I thought I could do it. But yeah, there was a king who abdicated the throne for a girl because she was a quote-unquote commoner. And in a sense, so is Meghan Markle. Oh no, it wasn't that she was a commoner, because why would have Harry been allowed to? Yeah. Anyway, it was because she was divorced, and that is frowned upon in the Church of England. So basically, Edward was like, you can take your traditions and shove them up your ass. So he's like, I'm done. Bye-bye. I'm not playing fast because I'm like really behind right now. God, this episode's 30 minutes. Fuck! As we get later into the game, this is going to be normal, I feel. This feels like Last World difficulty. Oh, fuck that up. That's what happens when you go fucking fast. But I grew up on Sonic the Hedgehog. I gotta go fast. That's no good. Fine, I'll slow down game. Sheesh. I'm still mad. I have to do that whole fucking level because of one goddamn... One goddamn fucking crystal that I miss at the end of the level. God damn. Alright. I didn't realize I was that close. Holy shit. All right, we're gonna do one more level. I know this episode's gonna be a little bit long, but them's the breaks, I suppose. Luckily, the stuff I do at the end of the video tends to not be... I don't want to say it doesn't tend to be long, but like... if what I'm expecting to happen, because I haven't edited any of those videos yet. But basically, so this is inside baseball right now. Basically, what I do is... Okay. That works too. Is I record a full episode. I should have gone back on the rope. I'm dumb. I record a full episode, and I'm watching the timer right now at the bottom, and right now it says 32 minutes. And more than likely, the episode length is going to be what I'm recording it, right? You son of a bitch. Saw him coming too. I probably missed the crystal, because if you've noticed, the crystals I've been missing, especially on like these dragon levels, I fucked that one up. Yeah, so the crystals that I've been missing, the one at the dragon level was basically right at the start of the level. Oh my god, really? I have a funny feeling I know what I need to do at that part, so I'm going to try it this time. I was pressing buttons there. I was just pressing buttons. I missed one. I feel like that's gonna come back and bite me. I see you, son of a bitch. I know where it is. I know where it is. Yeah, this is probably going to be one of the longer episodes of this series, but you know what? It is fine. 20, 30-minute episode. I mean, a 30 to 40-minute episode every once in a while. Not a bad thing. These episodes have been like... I've been trying to keep them to like 30 minutes apiece. Okay, good. They gave you extra. Woo! They give you just enough time too. Because, you know, I feel like 30 minutes for an episode seems like a good, like, length. Because if you think about it, a 30-minute episode is, like, basically what you watch for TV. I know, like, TV episodes are more like 22 minutes with commercials, but, you know. Most people are used to watching or committing to 30 minutes of TV at a time, so that's what I try to do. And, you know, every so often, if a TV series gives a 40-minute episode, you know, so be it. How about this? If anyone is watching this episode, please leave a comment down below of how much I suck. But no, leave a comment down below of, like, what was your favorite TV series of 2022? Because there was quite a bit of stuff this year. And I'm trying to. I keep pressing the wrong fucking button. I'm trying to think of, like, which TV came out this year. I thoroughly enjoyed things like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think Book of Boba Fett was this year. Okay, game, sure. Actually, leave it if you've gotten this far. Leave a comment about your favorite TV series of 2022 and the one you're looking forward to the most in 2023. And I already know my 2023 one, and that is The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian Season 3, baby. Fuck. Fucked it up. I swear to God, if this is not the last world of the game, then they've ramped this difficulty up. Crazy amount. There we go. That was only halfway through the level. Wow. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Oh my lord. Oh my lord? Oh my god, oh my lord. I'm mad. Fuck. This level is seriously kicking my ass right now. Fucking did it again. Because what I'm doing is I'm hitting that, and then I'm hitting the drop-down button. I'm really appreciative that this game does not require health. Health? Jesus Christ. Doesn't require, or doesn't have lives. Oh, now you give me a heart? Okay, cool. And then just as easy, just took it away. Excuse me? to lose it right away again. Nope. You fucker. Fuck! You can totally tell I'm like trying to focus when I stop talking. Not gonna lie, I don't know what the fuck just happened right there. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! You know what, game? You're really throwing a lot of, like, bullshit at me right now, and I don't appreciate it. Whee! It's like, you're lucky that I enjoy this type of game. Fuck! There we go. Oof. I swear, I'm probably getting to the end of the game. The end of the level at this point. If you've stuck around to the end of this episode like this, I appreciate you. If you're at the end of this episode and you're like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you split this bitch into 2 episodes, I still appreciate you? Oh my god, this, like, that fucking segment, you know what that segment feels like? And I've never played one, but I have seen so many people do it. It's fucking Kaze Mario at that point. It's so trolly. I mean, but unlike Kaze, it's doable. It's just you have to be good at games, and I apparently am not. I'm slowly descending into madness, everybody. Welcome to my descent. It's not like... It's like, luckily it's not that difficult. It's just... It's a lot to remember. That's for sure. Whew. I fucked that up. I had to hit that. I had to hit that tomato. I was talking so much I needed to take a drink. I know you're all sitting there like, what are you talking about? You haven't been talking this like entire episode because you're descending into madness. I still fucking got it. I don't know how the fuck I pulled that off, but okay. I'll take it. Let's watch as I fuck this part up again. I did it!
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Miss.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not making you sit through that. Nope. This is going to be the first cut of the episode, so you will see me at the end. Oh my Jesus. Luckily, that only took me one try, and I'm not saying that as a joke. No, that took me one more try to do that, so. Alright, I appreciate, if you've been sitting here this entire time watching this episode, I appreciate you so immensely. I'm going to put at the end here all the extra stuff that I missed, as usual. Hopefully we'll only add an extra like 3 minutes, and this episode will only be 50 minutes. Otherwise, I split it, and now you're at the end of episode 2. Regardless, thank you. I will see you in the next episode as we continue on to World 4. Continue through World 4. And hopefully we're getting close to the end of the game. So, take care. Goodbye.